present a film at Cannes, I mean, God, it was basically the last thing that we could have expected. We really didn't expect anything going into making this. We had, a lot of intentions. Like, we wanted to make a film that was magical, that transported you as the audience to this other world, that sent your heart up into the cosmos and gave you sort of this sense of transcendence. And I mean, I don't think it gets a whole lot better than getting here at Cannes, at least for me. I mean, it's a huge honor and it's really exciting. At the time, I had been living at an apartment in Brooklyn where there was, there was these strange people everywhere, like Jewish mystics with Kabbalah scrolls that were incanting, and drug addicts lying around on the streets. It was during the K2 epidemic in New York, and so I felt like I was living in a medieval peasant village, and I was very enchanted by this kind of darkness. So the references for this film were all over the place. I mean, I'm a huge fan of all of the films that have been made in the Pacific Northwest. I was born on an island kind of by Seattle, and so I just have a huge fascination with the way that the landscape of the Pacific Northwest has translated into sort of ineffable magic that enters into all of those films. So the films of Gus Van Sant were hugely influential. So I worked with Evan Prasovsky on this one, which was like a truly amazing collaboration. Like, whenever I go into making a film, I have dozens of references that I put together, usually too many. Like, it can be a bit overwhelming, but he was very, very good at seeing, the through lines and what I was trying to create visually, and coming back at me with ideas about how we could handle that. The editing process was very long. It took, for a short film, it took us nearly a year to get something we were happy with, and it was largely experimental. It was trying, combinations of images that spoke to certain feelings that seemed to transcend those juxtapositions of images.